All right, everybody, welcome to Sea of Fortune.
All right, yeah, enough of that. Let's go.
Let's move on.
Enough of that. Let's go.
Move on. All right, Spirit Bombs at the ready, possibly, as we have 07 with one win, KSC with 2 wins. This could end it if KSC wins. If 07 wins, we get to our lovely game
That
5.
precious game 5 we all want so badly.
Precious game 5. So, without further ado, Raptor, tell us about the 07 lineup, sir.
07 lineup, fielding Ohio. That's the first time we've seen Eagle Lance today.
Oh, yeah.
Kremlin, Triple Des Moines, Marceau, Z52, Shimakaze, and Ragnar. How long are those Shimakaze torps at?
12 kilometers
12
on
kilometers
Mad Dog.
for Mad Dog. What do you got? What do you got for the KSC lineup on the South Spawn?
So, on the South Spawn, KSC bringing Conqueror, Kremlin, Double Des Moines, and Salem, which is like a chibi Des Moines.
Triple Des Moines. Yeah.
Okay. And then, it's got the T-Rex radar. So I don't know.
Triple Des Moines.
Rawr. So, for destroyers, we've got Gearing, Daring, Oxyzeus, and the Shimakaze. Not sure if it's 12 or 20. We will find out together. And Ragnar to finish up their lineup.
Interesting that Incomparable has been such a presence in this match up to this point, Zaf, and now here we are in game 4, a do-or-die game for 07, and they've said, maybe not. Let's just not today.
Well, they need to win this.
They do. That's what I said.
They're
Do or die. They got to win.
And we're not doing any fancy. We're not doing any crazy. We are just going to win it.
Both teams making a play for the B cap. You can see DM Z52 on the north side, Hatake's Daring on the south side. Both of those destroyers backed up by a corresponding radar cruiser. That's John the Pickle's Salem. His radar is up now as he steams directly towards the cap, just seeking to push DM off of it as he's radared now on top end.
That's right. Now,
but
go ahead.
DM's not moving. He's literally sitting right there until the shells start coming, and there they go.
Well, he knows it's the Salem.
Yep.
So he knows that's a short duration radar.
Short range.
Short range, yes.
Yeah, he doesn't actually know it's the. No, they did. They caught a glimpse of the Salem. They did catch a glimpse of the Salem on the way in, so he knows.
Yep.
So that radar will buy them some time.
Taki, though, using smoke, which means that won't be available possibly when he needs it later.
Possibly. Remember, this is Daring, right?
Yeah.
So Daring gets lots of those little quick duration, quick cooldown smokes.
You can spam them. It's all
Yeah,
good.
they're not so bad. The C-Cap, Pieces of Pizza reversing his Marceau into this cap, opposed from the south by Malakin's Ragnar. Malakin, is he reversing in it as well? He's not.
No.
He's actually just sitting still right now, chilling out.
Well, I think he's set to tripwire radar as soon as something goes into C-Cap.
Well, something's there now, but his radar is down. Now he's reversing back to maybe radar and get some shots.
Right.
And go ahead.
I do like this play, though. Look on the 1 line or 2 line as Cowboy goes ahead and smokes up, warped. Well, no, actually, they decided not to use the smoke. Interesting. I was going to say, from the mini-map, it looked like they were going to push up together, but now Cowboy's like, wait, you're doing what? And turning around.
Yeah. And Aussie Zeus is Shimakaze at the moment, way over on the 10 line, probably thinking there might be a push coming over there. We have seen some teams try that. Bonks tried that, I believe, earlier.
Yeah.
Instead, just having to opt for he must have 20-kilometer torp zap. Look at the range he put those out on Eagle Lance.
Oh, absolutely. Now, the other thing, too, I don't think Malakin actually radared at all.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Never did. They let him have C, and they're going to pick up B as well. They're fishing for DM, but they're fishing in the wrong place, as for the first time in the series, 07 picks up 2 caps before KSC has one of their own.
That's right. They want that dominant position.
Well, so far, they have definitely worked up to it.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more of, I won't call it a stalemate, but I'll say static, let's say. 2 Des Moines here on the southwest side. We looked at them a little earlier. Cowboy rotating back in, maybe coming up here to step on the cap. But, of course, 07 with a Des Moines of their own up there. That's oxymoron.
Right.
As both Kremlins are on that side of the map as well, Zach.
Now, Shimakaze torpedoes are coming in on Eagle Lance's Ohio. They were clearly detected by Piece of Pizza's Marceau, but Eagle Lance had already put the ship in reverse.
Taking
He's going to take 2 right there.
2 of those big old Japanese torpedoes takes away a third of Eagle's health.
Yeah, that's pretty hurtful because those torpedoes, that damage isn't fully healable.
That's right. Hatake's Daring stepped onto the bottom of B, immediately drawing a radar from Seps. Seps Des Moines on the top side of the cap. They're pushing him back.
Mad Dog was radared, backing off now. Kremlin Salvo inbound, nothing doing there.
I tell you, Zap, of all the ships on the board right now, Malakin's Ragnar feels wasted to me. Like he's just sitting here. Well, he's reversing again, but I'm not positive of the purpose of his position here.
I will defend both of these caps from getting Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you see my point? Like,
right.
I don't understand his position here.
Maybe in case 07 just blows through C, but
I don't know.
That's not their style.
I don't know. Well, we're going to have to see. KSC seems like they've reoriented a bit. Now they're sending Cowboys Gearing and Hitake's Daring directly to A. Maybe they're hoping to catch Mad Dog a bit as all of this firepower they have on the 2-3 line, two Des Moines and a Kremlin, sitting still.
Well, unfortunately, they don't have anybody in front of them to provide that vision and that screening. You can see Cowboy is now in A cap. Hitake Hiyoshi actually showing up with the Daring. Once again, shooting Mad Dog in, off. Get off our cap.
Well, they've got to do something, right? KSC is kind of in a position that 07 was earlier in the match, right?
Well,
they're 2 caps down. We're only 6.5 minutes in.
Look at these Shimakaze torps coming into A now.
Yeah,
Mammoth and RX-7's got Hydra up. They're detected.
Yep.
Warp will be fine.
They'll all be fine.
JD will be fine. Actually, Warp might. No, he'll be okay.
Nah, he's fine. KSC is finally going to bag A. That'll slow the bleeding a bit. They're still down over 200 points 7 minutes in here in Game 4.
That's right. Now, Z52 has been rotated to go hunt Aussie Zeus.
I like this play. I think it's the right play. If nothing else, your Hydro will warn the Eagle Lance that the 20 kilometers are coming.
Yes. Exactly.
And I wonder if Aussie has RPF or radio location.
I'm sure he does.
He probably does. That should warn him that somebody's out here looking for him.
All right, we might see a Kremlin kiss over here on the 2 line. I don't know. Marin's like, I don't think I want this.
I mean, it's a really bad trade for Marin, honestly. He's already up on health. It might not be a terrible trade for KSC.
No, I think it would be a brilliant trade for them, actually.
Get this battleship out of the way, and oh my goodness, man with an RX-7 just got punched in the nose from
Eagle
Ohio.
Lance. Yeah.
Eagles, Ohio at 23 and a half kilometers.
That's right.
Just dumpstered in there.
Absolutely, yes. All right, JD Red 5 is advancing. He's got to advance carefully to not show his side if he wants to.
Not advancing quickly, though, is he, Zach?
You know what I think he's trying to do? I think he's trying to push Marin back so that he can get a shot on Oxymoron and the Ram. That's the hero play right there.
Might work.
I think that's the hero play that they're looking for.
Might work. They're gonna have to do something here to break the stalemate. More shells, all kinds of shells coming in for Red 5. He's stopping Zach.
Yeah, he is now.
I think did he run too close to the island? No, he's moving forward again.
Now, Mad Dog has torpedoes inbound too. I think he's trying to see what is Marin going to do.
Look at Marin. Marin's trying to dive up and get shots into the Citadel from a different angle.
Yep.
He does. He gets the forward Citadel and they wipe him out.
Wow.
They wipe him out. Marin takes some significant damage as well, but not enough for the kill.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that just felt bad. Like,
yeah,
go for the Ram.
Well,
more, or whatever. If you've got a choice between complete trade, or maybe we'll win it, maybe we won't.
Yeah,
take the damn trade.
Take the trade. Like,
there's the replay right there.
At a minimum, take something with you. That was just brutal. I mean, Marin took Citadels of his own, but goodness gracious.
Well, and the thing is now, okay, so what's Warped going to do? Warped is like, well, okay, now you can find me, guys.
Who wants to go around the corner and play with the Kremlin guys?
Right.
I mean, who's going to sign up for that job?
Now, Cowboy's fixing to possibly smoke. Nope, he's not. I thought he was going to. Nope, now he goes. I thought he was trying to smoke.
Oh, there's
Warped.
the smoke.
There it is, yep. And, no!
Marin.
Marin came out at the wrong time.
Marin has chosen the wrong moment. KSC is going to get a little revenge here. They are going to get this Kremlin off the board.
Oh, that was a gift to KFC right
there. Really
there.
was. I mean, they're still down 340 points, those out. They've got 10 minutes on the game timer. They need to do something, though. I think it might finally happen at C. Malakin's Ragnar, Aussie's Shimakaze feel like maybe they're finally going to get on this cap.
I don't know.
John's Des Moines is back there with radar at the ready.
I mean, something got to happen somewhere, and
They got to do
frankly,
something.
I think they need to be pushing B and C at the same freaking time.
I think that's reasonable. Give them a little, maybe more than they could handle at once. Too much input.
Yep.
Maybe.
Now, Mad Dog firing the Shimakaze torpedoes into the smoke. Nothing's
there's
gonna
nothing
hit.
there. Although, I mean, RX-7's kind of reversing into it, but his hydro's up. He's going to be fine.
Well, I mean, he's
lit
his teammate.
Yeah, he's lit from Oxymoron's hydro on the north side of the cap.
Right. So one Des Moines with a hydro is locking down 2 Des Moines and a gearing right
I was like,
now.
technically 3 ships because Cowboy's gearing is back there as well.
Right. You know what? Eagle Lance is like, here we go, more shells coming in right now. Just barely
over. Not quite on the angle as RX-7 popping his last heel.
Yep. John Ruler's radars on the on C-cap there. We they push
Kind of
him back.
expected that.
Yeah, right, exactly. But now John the Impaler and the Conqueror is just saying, we need this cap.
You know what else I might use out? Although, okay, so Hitaki's daring is going to reverse into B.
Yeah.
And once the Des Moines radar over here expires, Aussie's going to reverse into C.
Hitaki, though, isn't reversing. He's farming Oxymoron.
He is.
Okay.
Interesting choice. I would have worked on the cap, like at least slow the cap points down. You're going to draw out Sep's radar anyway, but I don't know that anybody's really going to have good shots, and they got to do something.
Here comes another Ohio salvo on the 2 Des Moines. And
Niente. Well, it looks like he got a full pin on Warped, but RX-7 is the pick target. He's still lit.
Sep is continuing to shoot him. He's got 35 seconds before his heals up. 4,000 hit points left.
He's putting AP out at the Marceau. Decent shot on the Marceau.
Yeah, but I mean that just
swapping the
his
HE out. Yep, they're going to put pieces out here and let him bag this kill, and he's going to bag it right here. This last salvo will take care of it.
And Warp comes in to try to help, but not enough space.
So once again, much like it was in the previous game, KSC finally onto B. They do convert C down a ship, but man, so many points behind, it's going to be very difficult for them to get back in this game.
Absolutely. Now John is going through C. He's going to dodge these torpedoes. Now he's got to hightail it to B. I'd say, huh?
I think I would. I mean, he's got to be careful though. If he turns too soon, he's going to give the Ohio a shot he really doesn't want to give him. Conqueror's Citadel is very vulnerable these days.
But you know what? Sometimes you just have to take the hit in order to make the play.
I agree. We're 90 seconds away from an 0-7 win in Game 5, and both teams going to Game 5, I should say.
And I mean, John the Impaler still has 3 heals. He can afford to take some hits.
He can afford to take some. It looks like he's pushing it with his AP to try to take this Des Moines out, but he doesn't get it. They do get Warped Chaos on the other side of the map, Zap. That's huge. 15 seconds left in this game. KSC needs a kill now. I don't know where they're going to get it from.
No.
They're trying for John.
Aussie Zeus is in trouble.
Yeah, they've tried for a desperation torpedo salvo on John, but it's not going to produce results. Nope.
And that'll be game right there.
That is the game. 0-7 would once again.
Okay. Okay.
We broke Zath, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Let's
sorry.
take a moment and just think about the decision to park 4 ships behind an island and then send one off to go die. And then when that one's dead, send another to go off and then die. And then when that one's dead, send the last one to go off and die.
I don't know. It all, the game obviously all comes down to either the plays that were made or weren't made on the 2 line on the western edge of the A-cap. Like, obviously, the entire game sort of hinged on that. But I still look back. at that Ragnar position between B and C, Zath.
Yeah.
And it feels so wasted to me. Ragnar is such a good ship. That ship could have been farming HP off of any number of things. We've seen several of the teams use Ragnar in that fashion, almost like an open water Marceau, right? With those 6-inch guns. It's like a light cruiser, basically. Mm-hmm. So you just get out there, you spam some shells, you get some fires, and he kind of sat there in between the caps, just kind of sat there. Feels bad. So
Right.
I feel like there's a couple of things that definitely obviously didn't go KSC's way in this match, but at the same time, I also feel like they didn't necessarily deploy all the pieces they had as well as they could have.
Right. And, you know, I think you're absolutely right. I think I would title that game Wasted Potential.
I think that's reasonable. Because they came out of the gate very strong. I liked the back and forth at B. They were kind of always going to lose B with the Salem radar.
Right.
It's fine. And they could have made a play for A early. I'm sorry, for C early. They chose not to. They could have made a play for A earlier than they did. Again, they chose not to. It worked out in the end. They did grab A, but it just, I don't know, it didn't quite come together.
No, it did not. So let's go ahead and hear from our studio audience. I don't know.
The commentator's couch.
I'm continuing
The
on
couch
with the
potato?
Wheel of
The couch
Fortune
potatoes.
theme.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Da-da-da-da.
See what you did there.